Hey everybody, James Martin, Uncle Dagger here. I'm bringing you a review of the Microstick by Chels. He's a modder from Israel. I'm really impressed with the quality of this mod. One of the first things you're going to notice is how incredibly small this is. It's 43 millimeters wide, 41 millimeters in length, and 57 millimeters in height, not counting the atomizer that's currently screwed in here. And that measurement, that 57 millimeters, is with the button fully extended in its unlocked position. Here is a dual 18650 battery box to give you a size comparison, so you can see how truly diminutive this is. It has a 510 atomizer connection recessed within one side. The other side is where an 18350 battery is housed and where the switch is located. I'm using an AW nipple top IMR battery in here right now. The button's made of stainless steel. It has a very nice locking feature. It's very easy to lock and unlock just by twisting. You can really actuate it with your finger very easily. Another thing here, let me see if I can get the camera to show this. There is a lanyard attachment lug on one side of this top cap here, and I'm going to have to go in for a manual focus here. I don't know if you can see that, but it is right there. And basically what you do is you'd place your lanyard around that with a little slip knot loop, and then it would secure your mod. So kind of neat. Now let's talk about conductivity. One of the features I really like about the Microstick is the use of brass for the contact surfaces. You know what? I haven't even taken a vape yet, so let's go ahead and do that next. Now I'm using the Minigen atomizer on here right now, and we'll get to that in a second. But the Microstick uses brass for the contact surfaces. So underneath your switch you have a brass screw, and then at the bottom of the battery panel here, and running the full length of the bottom, there is a brass plate. As you know, brass is much more efficient conductor of electricity than stainless steel, and Chels really thought of everything with this mod, and it pays off with a very respectable drop under load. In other words, the mod hits really hard. So, layman terms, it's a great vape. The switch features spring actuation. It does have a little spring in there, but the spring is not a hot spring. It just holds the switch upright until you press it. He created a brass sleeve, which I'm not going to take the time to take apart, but inside here there is a brass sleeve that the button threads into, which is nice because where stainless steel comes in contact with aluminum, occasionally you can have galling or sticking, and aluminum threads have been known, especially fine aluminum threads, have been known to strip out completely. So durability wise, I agree with that choice. The atomizer hole is 16.5 millimeters in diameter. What this means is that you can take this recessed atomizer connection, and you can take your, for example, K-Fun Mini and drop that into there. And then you have a nice silica vape that's pretty much leak proof here that you can go with. Or if you have a Timon from MN Vapors, you can use that. And I also have a Doc Dave Mini B here, and that will fit nicely into this and screw down. So there it is with the Doc Dave Mini B. Really nice looking stealth setup. Again, this is very stealthy. You can use a Micro B atomizer on here as well. Some of you may have seen that before. The Micro B is a smaller version of the Mini B, but it pretty much covers up the air holes because that is so short when it's fully threaded in there. But I guess for the ultimate in a stealth vape, that would work. And there is actually a little bit of clearance on the side there, so you could probably still get airflow while using the Micro B. My favorite atomizer to use this with, though, has got to be the Minigen. And the Minigen is an atomizer that Chels himself designed. I have the titanium version here, and if you notice, I've got a O-ring on here, and that is because you can change the orientation of the wick hole, but unfortunately that would also mean you have to change the orientation of your air hole. And I like to use this left-handed. I'm a lefty, so I change that so that the air hole lines up with, you know, the natural position when you vape. Let's talk about price on this mod. It is available from mini-esig.com at a price of $120 US. I'm very pleased with it. I don't have any regrets purchasing this because, again, I think it's something truly unique. We see tons and tons of tube mods out of China, and this is a truly unique mod made with the utmost care. The Minigen. This is the Titanium Minigen. The atomizer hole, let's go ahead and take a look at this. It's a very lightweight Genesis atomizer with a 2.3 mil capacity. It's available in either 316 stainless steel or titanium. The stainless steel version costs $70 US, and the titanium version costs $90 US. It has a diameter of 14.8 millimeters and a height of 45 millimeters. The wick hole is 2.4 millimeter in diameter, and the stock air hole is 1.05 millimeters. I prefer an airier draw, so this one is currently drilled out to 1.6 millimeters. Bottom line, for being something that's truly unique and just a really pleasant vape, great stealth mod, this gets a buy from me. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit different from what everybody else is vaping on, this might be a good choice for you. 18350 is not my favorite battery size. I'd really like to see him come out with a 18650 version, or maybe even an 18490, 18500 version. But that being said, this still has a permanent place in my rotation. Thanks for watching, and hopefully the videos are going to be a little bit more regular now. I took a long break from doing reviews, so this is my first video back, basically. But until next time, everybody keep on vaping, and yeah, check it out. mini-esig.com. The Microstick and the Minigen from Chels, a modder from Israel.